Good morning from Port Elliot, South Australia, on a beautiful autumn morning. It is the 15th of March, the Ides of March, and the birds weren't singing in the bath. Oh well, in the bird bath. I was hoping that they would be. It's such a beautiful morning. Anyway, I'm Ros Boundy Psychic Medium, and we're here to share the daily LENORMAND card spread reading. And good morning to you, Veronica. Lovely to have you here this morning. Yes, I'm feeling very well today. It's a beautiful day. So I'm going to switch around to the cards almost straight away. What you're needing to do is tap into, whatever your psychic senses and your spiritual connection is around your heart space, etc. And gather the guidance and listen for it as well. Gather the guidance from your guides. So here we go to the cards. Absolutely a very interesting spread this morning. So I've got the Owl card here. So we start with that one. And there we go. Those who fly solo have the strongest wings. And I suppose that's because we are actually just moving forward at whatever pace we need to. We don't have to hurry and rush for others to keep up. I don't know how, it's an interesting saying. Those who fly solo have the strongest wings. In some respects, I'd debate that, but it's a lovely card regardless. So that's that one. Oh, good morning, Raywin. Lovely to see you here. Lovely, lovely. And we do have the card from the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck. So that's this one from Leanne's. It's the Hope card. And it's coming up Easter soon, so it's actually very much an appropriate card, isn't it? We do live in faith. We have faith that it will happen. We just know. Tap into that knowing. We do have it, each and every one of us. Sometimes we forget. I'm just trying to place that where it's absolutely almost geometrically lined up there. And I just realised that I must have shrunk my own self down at some point to do something else. There we go. Got it. I've got it. And we have got Kim on her way to work. Good morning, Kim. Lovely to have you here as well. And Rena, good morning to you, Rena. And great to see you, as what Raywin's saying here. There we go. It is. And Nikki, good morning. Sorry you're a bit tardy with your attendance. Was just out feeding the chickens. Oh, I wish I could have chickens here. I absolutely love that little mini farm life. I did start with a few when I first moved here, but Peanuts, being the lovely puppy she was, wasn't suited to having chickens, so I haven't had them since. I've got a garden in that space instead, one that has rhubarb in it. Yum, yum. But anyway, always advantages. So I hope you keep enjoying your chooks. I love chooks. Now, we'll get on to the card spread. This is from this deck. that I use still. It is the Gilded Reverie LENORMAND deck by Sarah Marchetti as the artist. And I use the expanded edition. So there we've got those. Now, what we have here with our 5 cards, we've got the coffin is in the home space. We have the magnifying glass in the workspace. We have the choices card up the top in the unexpected. It is the compass in your role today. And we've got the labyrinth as the outcome and that central pivot card today. Absolutely excited about that because I love the labyrinth. It's a gorgeous card. Besides the fact it's a beautiful green, it's just reminds me of games, fun and games. I love it. So good morning, Sarah. Wonderful to have you here too. I hope you just caught the owl card that I shared. Excuse me. I just might need to have a sip. It doesn't matter how many times you warm up your throat and clear it and everything, there's always going to be something, isn't there, with a live stream. So the coffin in the home space, it's clearing energies. We've got, oh, bugger, you missed our card. Look, it's all right. Just quickly watch the replay once I've finished. You go back. It's not going to take ages today. So the rhubarb is much tidier, keep I tell you. Miss Monica was making a great me scratching around. Lucky she's cute. Yes, chooks are cute. I loved them when we had them on a farm many years ago. Yes, we had Buff Orpingtons, the big goldy ones. Oh, they're gorgeous. Anyway, I digress. Here we go. With the coffin, it is the energies that we're clearing out. Underneath this sarcophagus, there is all of the riches and the whatever is the stuff that they are burying with this coffin in the ancient Egyptian times in those pyramids, isn't it? That's what they did. Well, we're just clearing stuff out. It's time to move it on. So there's something in your home space that you're needing to go through, and what you don't need, chuck it. Give it to recycling, to, the op shops, anything, anywhere that it might need to go appropriately. And it's time to shift that energies on, including all that it holds as far as clearing and healing, what that meant for you at the time as well. I know that there's some things of sentimental value that I felt I could never get rid of, but it ended up being still just stuff. And it's only that we put significance to it that's sometimes just over the top. It's not actually meaningful. It's just holding that memory that we no longer need to keep. So if you're feeling that you're being overwhelmed with a lot of stuff around your home, I'm feeling that the message for this card today is really to start cleaning it out before the winter sets in here in Australia, type of thing. And for those who are the other side of the world, it is in your spring. So it's time for the spring clean. Get it happening and move that energy out. And we're shifting through to our workspace now with this 44. It's a double number card, magnifying glass, really looking with that power of the extra vision at the tiny details. So I'm feeling that this is relevant for the, finding the fine print, I suppose, in some of what you're doing, so that you're actually able to be reading it clearly, understand it clearly, know what you're doing, fine tune it, really get it to that point, so that, and it is only the one little space at a time. So you might need to take a bit of time to go through the whole thing, so to speak, as far as if you're looking at documents or projects or costings, things like that, because I know we are needing to refine how we're doing some things because of the way costs are going up. And in business, what we're doing, and in workspaces, what we're doing is we need to be breaking even, at least, plus some profit to continue to grow businesses. So that's the message I'm getting there. So look a little deeper with that magnifying glass at where you can do things differently. And, bring it forward so that it can be dealt with, okay? Don't leave it without having a look at it. And that is the choices card. That's those unexpected moments that are going to bring forward, especially in the home space. It is that one or the other, you give it to one or the other, or the decisions are, once you get to that certain point, that you know going back. So it is one pathway or another, one doorway or another, as to how you're going to spring clean or clean before into whichever hemisphere you are. Get that action, the same as these choices that you're going to need to make in that workspace as to what you're going to keep, cut, all that sort of thing, as far as refining how you're pricing things or doing things to save the costs, or whatever way it is for you in your work day to day. So we do have those choices coming in unexpectedly. And of course, the 22 power number as well. So, and it's the half of the 44. Quite powerful. I think it's more an emphasis for the workspace with the choices and decisions you're needing to make today. So, you just got to step through and make it. Our role as that card 42 with the compass, it is redirecting our intentions. So, sometimes we do need to have that redefined so that we're on the right course. And that's all that's meaning today. Just trust, and because we've got the hope card, trust that you are actually moving forward on your right course. Stop doubting. Make that step and keep moving each step. Tap into what is your spiritual connections so that they are helping you. You're asking, you're interconnecting, you're being that oneness with them, so that you know for sure. There's the hope. It's not just hope, it's a know. It's as in not an N-O, it's a knowing, how do you spell that? K-N-O-W-I-N-G, knowing that you are on the right path. Okay, so take those steps forward. Have that sense of compass in your heart today with your spiritual guidance, okay? And move it forward, because here we have that labyrinth. It might seem like it's a bit confusing sometimes, and like it's just getting lost in the whole look at it all. You're looking at it all at once without seeing that we're just on a pathway with one step at a time. So that's what that's going to be showing you. And good morning, Deirdre. Yeah, you'll have to watch the replay. I'm nearly finished. So it's lovely, though, to have you here. So really enjoy that is your pathway today, what you're doing through your day. Have that time to rest once you do get in the middle, because the hope, having that faith, yes, you are going to be there. You will have that right direction happening because we've got the compass, and just making those choices once you're through that, from one side to the other, or one pathway through, the other pathway back. It may not be the same one. In actual fact, I would hope that it wouldn't be, that you're continually going to have those new little adventures, almost like orienteering, using that compass and working through your pathway. And the choices are going to be there for you to make clearly. Have that direction and help from your spiritual guidance as well. So here we go, cleansing through with things that we don't need to do, but finding that we do in our workspace. So that's actually how I'm feeling this energy of those cards today. So have fun with it, because we are being directed to a pathway to double check things that we don't need anymore, and double check things we might need to see, definitely, especially in that work arena. So a good set of guidance there. Keep tapping in with your spiritual guidance. Don't forget to ask them in any situation to jump in and just give you some guidance, as in some help. You'll get that feeling, that gut feeling, once you start asking those inner questions of them, and really join together, be together as that is the combination of who you are in your spiritual realm and this physical one. So there you go. We're going to move into a wonderful day and keep being the best you that you can be. Absolutely. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Namaste. Oh, have a wonderful day, and thank you with love, Sarah. Thank you. Bye.